I think. Hmm. I think I'm going to play some music in Firefox. Where y'all can't hear it. Where y'all can't hear it. Wow. Wow, neato. Holy moly. Freak. I wish. Okay, so there is that. Um, no. Am I dead? Or not dead? Filling out this like survey. What else have you used prior and in the last month? Best Buy, Walmart. Oh, we do. Oh shit, that means I have to actually, oh no, that means I have to actually like do this. Okay, we're gonna swap characters. We're gonna swap characters real quick. This one. We're gonna do something kind of abnormal here. Where is Cam? Alright, Cam, turn off. Why is it still utilizing the camera? This one? I don't know if it's gonna let me start the recorder, skip. Okay, perfect. Ready to speak out loud. Okay, start recording. This one here. Costco Wholesale would like to gather information, better understand customers' goals and expectations, and pain points related to their in-store and shopping experience. As you go through the study, please speak out loud when you hear the recording. Once the page fully loads, okay, here we are. Move on to the next step. Tell us about yourself. These questions are optional, but would really appreciate your feedback. We respond as much detail. Currently a 30-year-old male who is in a relationship, and generally we do a lot of shopping online as well as through other systems. Yeah, mobile, pretty familiar with like the computer and UIs and things like that as a whole. For the most part, I believe I'm pretty competent. And I am on like the lower income as a whole, single income household, because I'm currently going to school. So I'm also a full-time student. I live in Idaho. I am a PC like gamer, streamer, things along those lines. I spend a lot of time with like media content and things like that online, and that's generally what I partake in for the most part is activities on the computer itself. Describe yourself. 3 words. Um, Competent gamer and entertainer, I suppose. At a high level, please describe how you spend a typical week, Sunday to Saturday. Okay. on a high level. I mean, generally speaking, for me, it's mostly spending time on the computer, spending time uploading content related to YouTube as kind of like my side project and things along those lines. And for the most part, spending a lot of time on the computer. My wife gets home, usually we'll try to make food or kind of go out and just spend a little bit of time together. But realistically, I don't do that much. It kind of all is spent online, consuming a lot of media and working on my like little side projects while waiting for school to start back up. But generally, if school is going on, then I tend to procrastinate, but I make sure to get things on time. All right, move to the next step. Perfect. General shopping experience. We want to learn about the shopping experience in general. This section is required. Please inform as much detail as possible. Okay. Typical shopping experience. A lot of times we will, I mean, it begins prior to even going to the store itself. And so in that situation, we would focus on asking kind of what we want to do, usually planning like 3 meals. I would say 3 meals ahead of time. So understanding, okay, do we need chicken? Or we'll create a meal. We'll have a meal idea, right? Or a typical meal that we go to or focus on. And then we will create kind of a list as well as a little bit of a mental list. If we feel like going out, or if it is a large shopping haul that we're planning on doing, then a lot of times we will focus on something like Costco or Sam's Club, because to buy in bulk for kind of a long period of time, if it is things that we proactively utilize. However, if it's usually like we just need one or two small things to like finish a meal or like grab a dessert or something along those lines, usually we'll go to a more local store as a whole. But it comes down mostly planning and going to in store. However, if we are looking for like specific things, like if I'm curious if Costco or like Walmart or any of those websites have like a specific item that I'm interested in, usually slightly more unique things, I'll check online. And I have done a decent bit of like DoorDash shopping and things like that, where I select, a grocery cart of items, have them delivered themselves. Describe the same as you shop for yourself versus shopping for other people. I generally don't shop for any other people. In those circumstances, it's pretty much like, hey, do you need anything? Okay, and I grab that specific thing. I don't take any additional steps specific for that. Describe your typical shopping experience at Costco. Generally, when I go to Costco, I focus on obviously larger batches of items or more unique things. A lot of times, whenever I am going to Costco, it's for the purpose. If I am grabbing meals, I'll be grabbing specific things like I've gotten lobster ravioli from there. I've gotten um, macarons, which were actually really good. But generally speaking, when I go to Costco, it's for food. I usually don't go for other types of items, and I go for items that are more so in bulk. Um, but when I am trying to buy, a large pack of pasta, a large thing of sauce, or, multiples of those things, that is my general focus whenever I am going to Costco as a whole. And it's been very pleasant. I like the how wide open it is as a whole, and because of that, it ends up being overall a very positive experience. Gives me a lot of room to kind of move around. You'll have a great selection, or Costco has great selection. Step, okay. Learn about your in-store shopping required, please. Okay. When it comes to shopping, what are your main objectives? Do you shop in stores? Do I have any shopping strategies? I mean, as I kind of mentioned prior, I tend to usually plan, I'd say 3 to 5 meals out whenever I plan on going to larger shopping trips like Costco, or I will go with the express intent of getting items that I know will last a while, or that I actively use. Things like bottled water, flour, larger packs of like eggs, things like that. there's no real strategy other than kind of the preemptive notion of trying to shop. But I go pretty much straight to the food section and don't really go outside of there. And usually it's just kind of a rotational thing, right? Like start on the left hand side because that's where it starts for my Costco, and then kind of just swoop clockwise through all the areas and figure out kind of what I want to grab. Who are you usually shopping for? Pretty much myself, my significant other, and my pets. Prepare for shopping. As I mentioned prior, a lot of times it is a mental list or physical list. My wife will utilize her iPhone to write down things, but we don't have kids or anything like that, so we don't need it. In addition, usually it's just a list. We don't plan too far ahead. What do you need while you're shopping? Again, kind of a list. Fortunately, we don't have any real special accommodations other than just both my wife being kind of work or anything like that. Usually, we do try to go together as a whole, and then we do try to avoid weekends or like really busy time frames that we think exist, because I just neither of us particularly like huge gatherings or like rowdy kids or things like that. So usually it'll be like later in the day, closer to like closing time, or whenever we know like kids may be in school, or in our area in Idaho, there's a strong LDS population, so something like a Sunday where usually a large portion of the population like church. Frustrations related to in-store shopping. Shopping in person at a physical location. For the most part, I would say the main thing is it just being overcrowded. Overcrowded, and then if I want a specific thing, like for example, I wanted to try soju recently, and Costco's website says that they have it. However, they didn't have it in store. It's just like little things like that that are a little bit of a frustration, but mostly just really trying to avoid the massive amounts of people. And then the very minor things like not having bags, or having to purchase bags if I forget them, things like that. Next up, here we go. Perfect. Online shopping experience. Okay. When it comes to online shopping, what is most important? I would say straightforwardness, and ease, like ease of the application. I don't want too many times whenever I go to like online applications, they feel, for lack of a better word, janky, like, or unresponsive. I want a very smooth transition. Like whenever you have an iPhone, for example, and you're swapping from like app to app, or like sliding over to the next slide, things like that just feel smooth. And a lot of times with a large portion of online apps or shopping apps, it feels like things are just slow to react whenever you are pressing them, as well as just too much information or a poor search function. Too many times I've searched for like Red Bull, and then it it starts pulling up a bunch of like miscellaneous random things that aren't Red Bull in conjunction, like other energy drinks or whatever it may be, and it's like, well, I know what I'm looking for, right? Whenever I'm naming like something like a name brand. Online shopping experience with Costco. For the most part, I mean, the online experience with Costco as a whole for shopping, a lot of times I utilize it more so to see what is available and get like general pricing for things such as like y'all's meats before I go in. If I am planning on doing a larger or like a nicer meal, usually I'll look at like y'all meats with Costco. It not on an app. I think it's fine. I think on like a general website, I can search for what I'm interested in, and for the most part, you have a proper selection. However, it was not accurate to what was local. But all in all, I believe it is a pretty smooth process. I just don't order things on a shop for things online and then go in. And as I mentioned, those were the prior for. All in all, Costco is a great company, and I appreciate the opportunity as a whole. Hopefully, you found this a bit insightful and the opportunity. Okay. We are uploading that. Very good. I don't know if anyone's actually here, but bada boom, bada bang. We just made $10. I'm like, I'll do this one survey. I'll do this one survey real quick. Perfect. All right. Gotta make money somehow. So there was that portion. Now let's go back on this one. Hope we can go. Hopefully the Arsha channel is taken, but we will see. Yes, and very good. We're still in the clear. Perfect, perfect. All right, what direction do we normally do? Let's just clear the middle here. Oh, boom. Man, I really feel this movement speed difference, actually. Kind of gross. I was AFK and one of my crystals broke, which was the movement. Oh, I'm missing both of them in my boots. Heck. Hold on. Swiftness. Just two BMC swiftnesses. Actually, I mean, aren't these the ones that I ended up actually getting? Hold on. It is. Oh. I'll take two of them real quick. Transfusion, shoes. All right. Worth. And with this, I mean, we should be able to, within this hour, I'm fairly certain we should be able to hit our 60 marker while having a decent number of points. I just want to try and probably get the new skill that's available. Need to figure out that timing for the right click. So one thing that we noticed was on the right click portion of this skill, if you time it, it does an additional. Yeah, so when you see the wings pop up, you can do an additional swing. I don't think it follows that though as well. We'll see. Then let me check here. Here, I'm gonna all the way down. Then what we'll also do, just so y'all can hear a couple, is we can change the audio. And now we'll go over to Firefox. Perfect. So y'all shouldn't hear, you basically shouldn't hear the music that I have going on, but you should hear the sound of yo. And now we gotta hope. Oh my god, let me out. I need to kill some of these piles of junk on the side as well. Just so we can secure the, what's it called? The little XP boost for 30 minutes. Dang, bro. Forward slashes go for a while. What? Alright. Stand up. And this pack should be respawning. I don't think there's any additional ones. Pile of junk. Oh, I probably need to set the, I probably kind of need to set the video or the YouTube video settings again. See, one annoying thing is, like, I can't swap characters, right? Or like, if I end up swapping the character, it kind of messes with things. Because, like, this is the, you know, only seasonal character that I can have. That ends up messing with the process a tiny bit. A Fuaru, where you at, bro? Where you doing? Up. Skittish of Fuaru. Bada boom, bada bang. One of these days we'll actually get something interesting off of Fuaru. Today does not seem to be that day. I kind of have to go to the restroom. Hold on. Yep, another stream. Give me one sec. I gotta go to the stream. good. We're good. Yo, Juicer, do you hear the music that's playing? I don't think you should. You know, it's kind of a shame, like, you don't? Okay. Yeah, I have, basically, because I didn't want to listen to just generic music, right? I didn't want to listen to just, like, generic copyright-free stuff. And so I have it on different, like, sound source, where, like, the stream can't hear it. It's such a shame, to be honest, that, like, I can't have the music play, right? At least if I'm doing a restream, because if I wasn't doing a restream, I would be able to make it to where, if I wasn't doing a restream, I'd have the ability to just mute the VOD, and then with Twitch, we could just have it play normally, but because of the want, because the want of having it active on both YouTube and Twitch are rough. We do need to develop, we're gonna need to, not develop, but we're gonna need to get some kind of like clip related content. That IAI stuff? No. No IAS. I'm just listening like synthwave type stuff, but it's on like Suicide Sheep. And so usually, I mean, his is all like, all the stuff that he does is usually like, you know, different artists who are assigned like labels and stuff. And because he's such a big like YouTube channel, right? Because he's such like a big YouTube channel, they allow it for like exposure purposes and all that kind of stuff. He gets whitelisted, which I would definitely say my channel is not whitelisted. I could listen to some IAI stuff though. IAI stuff is good. Open storage, put those away. We've gotten a decent number actually of Caphras from this location. And now being able to clear, or Arsha being clear, is rather nice. Extra 50% drop, always welcome. You got a problem with IAS stuff, huh? But like, I feel like it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I wish that the stream could kind of just like listen to whatever, unless you somehow curate like a copyright free / like royalty free like audio selection that then turns into like kind of its own like meme or whatever within your channel. Russian doomer music. Oh god dang. Victor Tisoy. Here, I'm gonna play a song of his in just a second. On my end. Victor Tisoy. Okay. I am currently listening to this one. Let's see if it's any good. Nice song. I'll be the judge of that. Wait a second. It's all in communist. Yo, what's up, Galgon? How you been, man? Is this like an older artist? Because this kind of reminds me of like 80s. I have indeed. I have indeed. But I RNG'd while leveling this character up at Sulphur Mine to getting both map pieces from Sulphur Mines. And prior seasonal, I ended up getting one of the Heliku map pieces. So I'm now sitting here going, huh, looks like I gotta get this. So is he from the 80s? Deporty, yeah. Yep. Which definitely seems like the harder one to obtain. Definitely seems like the harder one to obtain. Comparison. I mean, the people who said like the hardest one to get is like the one from Sulphur Mines. 1990. That's kind of interesting, right? That even across, like, you know, country lines and everything, like, that same level or kind of sound, like, got influenced. It's got a better drop rate, but they're just so rare. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, because there's, like, 5 of them in this entire rotation that I'm doing. But that also means that, you know, if they are a higher drop rate, you know, ever so slightly, then that means that plus to loot stuff is more impactful, right? So we'll run it as we need to. I'm getting a bit of Caphras and stuff as well in the meantime. It's not like, it doesn't seem too bad. And then I don't know what I want to go following it though. I don't know what I want to do. I probably need to just focus on silver, to be honest. Because I got triggered. Alright, I got triggered on my last YouTube video because there was a guy who called me, he told me I wasn't high-end gear. Like, in the grand scheme of things, I think I'm pretty high-end geared, like, on my lawn. Long before my Iron Water, but that's just RNG being RNG. True. Big true. We'll see how it all plays out. I mean, so far I've gotten like 50 Caphras grinding here as well. And the fact that, like, I'm able to do it on seasonal, right? I'm getting Arsha. Like, I get seasonal Arsha channel, usually. And then in conjunction with that, I also get, the, you know, more of the time-filled Blackstones and all that stuff, right? Which, in and of itself, also increases, like, the general silver per hour. That's pretty, I don't know, it's actually not, like, a bad deal. If you can do high-end Ash Forest, what do you think is required for Ash Forest? Because right now, this is what I am. So I'm 286, 356 Kudum. I would say that's pretty high-end, bro. I feel like I probably could. I feel like I could probably do Ash Forest. I think the mobs would hurt. But in terms of damage, I feel like I could do it. Because Sucklon's also like a really good one. So what do you think is missing then? Do you think DP is missing? $380 plus DP. Yeah, so it's just a matter of Caphras. But yeah, dude, like, I don't know. I got triggered. I got pretty triggered. Like, because he called me like a, you know, basically, oh, that I wasn't like high in gear. And I'm just like, well, you have to like also understand that like the point that I'm at is literally like, I'm past all the like difficult parts of gearing other than pin accessories, right? Like, I'm literally now at the point where all it is just earn silver, right? Earn silver and fucking... Like, I'm essentially just at the point where it's like, okay, earn silver and, oh wow, we got a Layton's. Wow. We actually got something valuable off of him for once. All I have to do is get Caphras, right? And I'm one Caphras level away from having Fallen God, which I think that in and of itself gives me another, like, 10 DP for duo. Yeah, you know. And so, like, to discredit, like, where I don't know, to discredit, like, where I was on my character, I was kind of like, fuck you. Like, you can't say that I'm a player who, like, isn't high geared, right? Because, like, all the difficult parts have already been accomplished, pretty much. Now it's just, like, the time, you know, now it's just time. If I wanted to, like, actually maximize and grind, like, specifically the thing to make this arbitrary number increase. Because, frankly, AP and DP don't matter in the game. Less if you had Libresca DP artifacts, though. Yeah, I don't have Libresca. That is going to be a rather difficult spot. Because the thing is I'm going to have to C10 a fucking Griffins. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to try and do the free pin. I'm going to try and do the free pin for a Griffin's helm. Or not free, but, you know, the cheap pin. And then just start throwing Caphras into that. While grinding for the... whatever hell, or grinding for the embers. Do all people now use the... So is it true now that, like, everyone strictly uses Libresca helm? I got some wicked Russian music playing in my ear. Like, even if you're like an evasion character. I'm gonna go back to my synthwave stuff. So much better than Heave, it's disgraceful. Yeah, I mean, I saw like the health and I was like, fuck dude, that health makes it so good. It sucks because it is not, like, it is less evasion, right? Which is kind of, like, annoying. But I know that I'm gonna get... I forget how much DP... How much DP do you gain from going C1 or from like C10 armor or like dim tree to duo Fallen God? Six more? Oh, dang it. I thought it was more than that. That's gonna... I thought I was gonna get, like, superpower. I thought I was getting, like, 10 DP. Dude, I feel like they made this newer class take like a lot of skill points. Or maybe I'm just being dumb. Like to actually max out the skills. Because once I hit 60, I feel like it's gonna take me like probably an extra, I don't know, I feel like I need like 1900 points or something like that to actually max everything. Which I guess technically isn't that much, right, compared to some of the other classes. A Fwaru. Very good. What a good Ofwaru. Running straight into a corner. But yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, with BDO, we're pretty much just pushing an arbitrary number anyway. But it feels impressive when we have big number. Big number, big Epine. Another Ofwaru. Alright, Ofwaru. I have faith in you, alright? You can drop me a map piece. The one I need specifically, alright? Okay, alright. What do we got? Nothing. Alright. What about you, Gilgon? What have you been up to? Have you escaped this game? Elden Ring the past week. That's pretty good. That's a pretty well-liked video game. Bloodborne was still better. Why was the general combat of Bloodborne better? Wasn't this game like the first one to have like a magic system kind of put into the game? I've never played Souls games. I'm too much of a rager. There's very serious balance issues. Magic has always been in the series. Was it just not like applicable in the prior ones, or not like, was magic always just kind of like, oh, you're buffing yourself? All right. Easy mode in all games is but Bloodborne. So was Bloodborne just the most difficult of all the games? And that's why you think it's better, or what? Oh, do I want to... And we'll go tier 2 on our loot scrolls. We're only getting one loot. We have to use the yellow scroll to get the ×2 now, since we're out of Agris. Elden Ring's harder if you don't use the summon spells. That's why I don't like the game is bounce around the idea you always have a summon. I mean, I've seen a lot of people, like, I would say almost like a majority of the people that I watched play Elden Ring, like, didn't use summons. How bullshit attacks to counter the fact there will always be 2 targets. Oh, wait, we gotta go kill Fuaru. Oh, Fuaru, what are you doing? Alright, very good. So, I mean, is it like that imbalanced because of that? Because I definitely know that there are a lot of people who have cleared it, or who clear with no summons, right? And so because of that, I mean, like, isn't that something that you could just, you know, just do yourself, like partially handicap yourself, or you think that that's just a stupid system? Crash straight up ignores stagger mechanics and have been in all other games. That is kind of dumb. If there's like a way for you to like properly like, min-max your combos and stuff like that, for them to just kind of negate that proper use feels pretty bad. I feel like, yeah, it doesn't feel right. Alright, mobs. Yeah, I've seen some really, like, crazy fucking skills. No empty slot. What is that? Oh. Go ahead and put that up. That's the AP accuracy one. Let's do this one. Exactly which enemy on to decide the ignore the rose bone every 110 different mobs. It gets tedious. The game definitely seemed, I don't know, I mean, it seemed pretty cool as a whole. Like, I know that most people are consider like Elden Ring like a god tier game. Ding-a-ling, boys. Alright, so what do we want? We want this one. We want one. We want this one. C. Damn, that skill seems pretty litty, fam. See after other skills to perform instantly. Dude, this thing hits hard as fuck. What the hell? Alright, so now Shift F, do we care about that? Brimbolt stuff. Prime Cinders. Just get that the way, I guess. So actually, well, so we kind of want this one. How many points does it require? It requires 40 points. Just saying Bloodborne was a superior title. Yeah, it's really interesting to me, kind of like that. It's the world in which that everything is like set in. It has always been kind of interesting with like the, you know, Bloodborne and like Dark Souls and all that kind of stuff. Like they very much so. It's one of those games that definitely doesn't seem like it handholds, but that level, that same level of just like go wherever and figure shit out, like it I don't know. I wouldn't say like it's like anxiety inducing for me, but like, god dang, it does not. I don't know. I feel like I would just get the main thing for me is like I just get really annoyed. I get really annoyed with the concept of having to like repeatedly go to the same location every time I would die. I have heard that. I heard a lot of people made the mistake of fighting like the first, I guess, like main boss or whatever, or like the first like story boss a little like earlier on, right? And it ends up like fucking destroying them. So that's not like a one-shot skill, huh? This location. That adds a bit of fluidity to the class. Very good. Another Black Spirit Claw piece. We like to see those. We like to see those. What are they worth right now? 7.5? 7.5 mil. That's pretty good. What is this? Oh, just our body enhancement. We got a 30-minute buff here. Another Black Spirit Claw piece, damn. I've gotten one. So we've gotten one drop here of the what do they call artifacts? Whatever they are. Secret Egg, Hyphen, Blood Wolf, Mirror Monk, Mansions. Where is this? Where is this? Thornwood? No. Heliku. So we can get AP damage. I got this one. I got the ranged evasion one, which I feel like is actually pretty fucking good. Like 12 evasion for specifically for ranged. Pretty pog. I must say, all the yellow drops from like the Tuvala ore and everything like that, it leads you astray a little bit. Leads you astray a little bit, thinking that you're getting lucky. Oh, really? I didn't know that. What the heck? Never mind, that's kind of trash then. I was like, okay, like, basically every, you know, half the classes in the game are ranged, right? So is there not spell evasion then? I'm assuming that's what, like, Witch Wizard are classified as? Sage? Afar, why do you keep doing? You keep showing up right as I, like, start heading to the next spot. Afaru, please. There's melee, magic, and ranged artifacts. Okay. I wonder what the... And then I think there's, like, all evasion, right? Like, that exists as well. Yeah, I have heard or seen that. Pair equipped. There we go. I didn't get the season pass, so I didn't get the costume for free. I want the costume. HP artifacts from Garmoth. And that's a little easier said than done, right? I feel like a Garmoth item would be pretty hard to get, or rare, you know. Honestly, I should get my, I should try and focus on, like, alchemy for a bit, and try and get to Guru so I can make my own, crystals or whatever. I feel like I need to be a little bit more deliberate with, like, my BDO character, like, focuses, I guess. Because, like, for example, I still don't even have the HP journal done. I don't even have the HP journal done yet. I have, like, half of it or something like that. It's like, that's like, what, like 500 health or something? Afaru. What's up, Afaru? Good. Or just putting like actual effort into just grinding for the sake of trying to get gear, you know, or gradual gear increases through Caphras, right? They're guaranteed APDP, right? Mm. That's kind of interesting, actually. Now that I think about it, like, I wonder if I should, well, it's probably not worth it. I don't know. So like with my, I'm trying to think of my current like helm, right? Because we're using heave, right? And I think I have it at like C16 or something like that. In that situation where it's like C16 heave, sorry, I was wanting to kill a Faru. So in that situation where it's like C16 heave, like, I wonder how many Caphras I would end up getting back out of that, because technically I guess I didn't put that many in. I'm assuming the chest pieces cost more in terms of like total Caphras to get to like C10. We're gonna have to just push for it, I guess. All the others are the same. So like weapons, gloves, everything like that are the same. Probably just some form of method to try and keep Red Nose slightly relevant. I remember what I was. I don't remember where I was in the rotation. How hard that would end up being. Don't know. Fortunately, we don't really need to fuck with Caphras on the weapon, because X star for the main hand, Black star for the offhand. That is sitting at Tet. Would have been nice for that to go pin with the last like 2 J's hammers or whatever, but that would have been slightly toxic. If I was one of those players that I mean, I got 1 pin Black star out of all the J's hammers that they've given us. But we make do. I'm just gonna wait for this dude to respawn. The rotation doesn't feel scuffed. There's a we can win pin on my J hammer. Yeah. I was kind of like the thing, so that's whenever I was kind of like taking a break from the game, I guess. And I just had the J's hammer. I was like, okay, like, just use it, whatever. Like, it's going on the thing that matters the most, right? Like, and I just like click it, let it go, and it just hits. And I'm just kind of like, I stood there just kind of like, what? Like, really? This game is dumb. I feel like that's how all my pens make me feel. Just so disconnected of just like, wait, what? Why'd that go? Why did that succeed? It does that? I don't feel like I've earned like any of the things that I have, to be honest. Livman went in less time than average for one. Yeah. It just means that you're better, alright? Don't discredit yourself. You're just better. I am slightly curious as to how difficult this treasure piece is going to end up being. I am slightly curious. Because I just got so lucky. I just got so horrendously lucky with every, like, all the other pieces associated with this thing. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. $200 hours. Fuck me, bro. Why would you even say that, right? Why would you even... You're bringing in the bad mojo. 7 2 cards? What are 2 cards? Oh, the other one. Ah. That's an Ufarino, bro. I don't see why he does, like, dude, for me, right, like, for me, I'm sitting here going like, dude, I got the 3 pieces, like, we just gotta go for it. We just gotta get the last one, plain and simple, right? I mean, maybe he had that same feeling. I feel like the treasure map scarred Kerr. I feel like it scarred him away from, like, from ever wanting to go for a treasure item again. You know what I mean? But it's just so crazy because it's like right now with like where Kerr is at in the game, it's like he's going for a pin Deboreka necklace, right? Like that's his current goal. But it's like, what is that even gonna do? Like, it literally has no purpose. Like that's why I think BDO's focus should become very driven around treasure items. That's my opinion. Because I think it's like the best way to make it to where it's not something that necessarily like ridiculously high-end players like have to pursue. Like I think that the cap of where like gear should be required is probably like Ash Forest. Like I don't think fucking whatever should exist. I don't think like Crypt of Resting Thought should even exist, right? Is Sissels actually like the play for something like that? Yeah, I don't know. Just very high-end PvP. I mean, that's so cheap, though. Like, holy moly, that's so fucking cheap right now. There's one listed min. There's a Pin Sissel listed min right now. What the fuck? So what you're saying is I should sell my Pin Ogre right now and buy that Pin Sissel. Because I want to have the gear to back it up. Forehead. And then buy my AP items back. Because, I mean, right now, what does he have? He has one Pin Disto. He has... He doesn't have... I don't remember, actually, where his, like, gear is at right now. Sinto Centaur, accuracy offhand is a better way to deal with evasion. What if you want to be the evasion? But you have to have two times Pin Disto. Sissel Centaur with an accuracy offhand. I want to go like DP meme, to be honest. Like, that's honestly what I would prefer to do. Because, like, at least with like DP meme, I feel like I would be able to at least kind of play the game. Like, I just, in PvP, it just doesn't even feel like you get to like play the game. Which I just find like super like awkward, I guess. Well, he also said that he wanted to start building a evasion set, didn't he? The thing that I don't like though is like it's pretty apparent that BDO is trying to like get away from evasion, you know, or they don't facilitate evasion very well at all. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a conscious decision someone can make until they're like at the like end fucking game. And it's kind of just gross that that's like the nature of it all, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Nice little BMCs. I'm good with those. We kind of need those. Oh my god. We're still max. I need to pull out the lion meat. I need to pull out the lion meat that I have in my market. Continue with the grind. I wonder how long collectively it would take. It's actually going to end up taking me. When does season end? Do you know, Gogon? Like, have they announced that? I just really haven't been keeping track of, like, any kind of BDO news at all. June 6th. Oh, really? And that's so weird. That's so weird that season is ending and they haven't announced or done anything about Drakania awakening. That's really unusual, right? Because normally that's kind of like one of the things, right? Is they want everyone to make the new class like on seasonal and progress through it. And then like halfway through, they would usually do some kind of like event, right? Oh, oh. Loot the items. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, up strong skill. I think we almost have enough points for the primary skill that we wanted to actually level. Level 4, or I think it's 40, right? 50 points. Fuck me, bro. Hello? I mean, I guess they're technically already like one-shotting these mobs, but like, god dang, bro. I think it's pretty interesting the amount of like additional materials you end up getting from all of from like seasonal as a whole, right? Like, because if you think about it, right, like every single time I'm getting a time-filled Blackstone here, that's an extra 100k, right? Like, I kind of just don't give a fuck in terms of. I just don't really care all that much about trying to pin my gear character. You know, we have the pin weapon, right? That's kind of like the only thing that actually matters. Because I have plenty of other Tuval gear that I can put on this character. What's up, Hannibal? You're wondering where you may have followed me from. It was probably either Terra, Blade and Soul, or Wild, or BDO back in the day. 12th of December 2013, Terra indeed. That is indeed the Terra times. Look, here I am. Actually, December. I mean, that would have been like right as I started playing Terra. Because I started my first streams was like June of 2012, I'm pretty sure. Has it been 20? Holy fuck, it's been 10 years. Oh my god. No, it was July. It was July. July of 2012. Wow. Or 2013. Either one of those. Because I remember my very first stream was July 4th. Click my own name. Account created July 11th, 2011. I feel like I started streaming a year later, maybe. November 3rd of 2017. Listen, bro. That's almost 5 years. That's a long freaking time. It's so crazy because, like, there are so many people who kind of still stop in and say, like, what's up from, like, all of the, like, old times. Like, when I played Minecraft, when I did, like, 70 Twinking, which was like the very first things I started streaming all together on Twitch. Like, there are all these people who like just remember, you know, like those times that they had with me. So it's like, I don't know, it's really cool. It's pretty neato. Heartbroken the Terra shutting down. I wouldn't say heartbroken. I mean, it's just the game got put onto like life support too early on. Not heartbroken that it's like getting shut down, but more heartbroken with just how it was handled for it to get to that point. You know? And Terra will still exist because like people love Terra, right? Minma seems to be drawing a lot of people's attention who did want to play Terra, or you know, keep playing Terra. But there is going to be no new content that comes out unless Minma figures out how to program the game himself, which I have. I mean, from what I've seen or heard, he's kind of like learned how to edit some things. But I think getting a whole production crew behind it will be more difficult than one would anticipate. You're out. You're free. How's work, Kevin? You made it through. We started up the stream again. We're just killing stuff, bro. We're looking for some piece of paper on the ground, dude. We're just looking for a piece of paper on the ground. I don't know what's going on. For some reason, none of these people seem to be literate. What? But open world PvP is dead and punishing. Yeah. For some reason, like the Korean player base is so vehemently they want to I don't know if demonize the right word. They demonize the concept of being a person who wants open world PvP, right? It's just so crazy to me that they constantly do that. There is going to be the introduction of the 3 versus 3. You know, that's in the works right now. They've done a couple of little beta tests or whatever for it. I mean, maybe that'll liven things up a little bit. But the problem then at that point is let's be real, BDO's fucking balance is not exactly well known. They do not try their best when it comes to balance. Or they just listen to like I said, they kind of just listen to Korea. And it seems like Korea just isn't even really much of a PvP region. House, oh no. Unfortunately, our pups do that sometimes too. Isn't your thing anyway. So to you, are siege guilds dead entirely? What intrigues you about world PvP then? What approach do you personally find interesting about world PvP? Being an ass? Oh, okay. You're a PKer. You're a PKer. Are you sure you can't do that now? I don't know. I feel like you could do that pretty handily in BDO still. I think getting on a horse and charging people randomly off their mounts. I think fucking going to potion grind spots and stuff like that. Just flagging on people. The early days of Arcage. Yeah, that's really hard to what is it called? Not replenish, but not relive. I don't know. To foster that kind of environment. Because the thing is early on in Arcade and everything like that, the game becomes so much more about gaining resources, right? The resource race is super real in early Arcade servers, right? And because of that, you know, there's a whole bunch of PvP that happens from people stealing shit, right? But as time goes on in the game, inherently the resources deplete in value, right? Resources deplete in value, so then it becomes inherently it becomes less important or less required for a person to aggressively defend or try an illegal plant and you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Like, those become less and less prevalent, you know? Because eventually people are more so just gated on the materials of, like, the daily content that they need to do, right? Rather than gold itself. That stuff is really hard to, like, facilitate for a long period of time. I think, like, literally the best iterations of those are just survival games like Rust and shit like that at this point in time. I probably should use more XP scrolls. Oh, yeah, I will. We will, because inherently the thing is like, by doing the XP scrolls, I'm essentially doubling up on their use, since I will be able to timepiece another character. Great PvP from what I'm hearing, open world. I never played Lineage 2. But yeah, I mean, the thing is like, in today's modern, like, game development style, like, there seems to be such a disconnect from them wanting to allow... There's a really big disconnect from them wanting to allow people to, like, capitalize on, I guess, the misfortune of others, right? Like, that definitely seems to be a trend that they're trying to get away from whenever it comes to games. And because of that, it turns out that, like, you know, essentially you lose out on a lot of, like, meaningful PvP, right? Because, like, I feel like Lineage 2 was a very, very classic designed MMO, right? Ridiculous levels of grind, and, like, it's not gathering X amount of materials. It's like getting a super rare drop to even, like, craft something. I think that's how Lineage 2 work. Kind of like if you needed a fucking potion piece to craft, like, this one thing to craft another thing. The early days, it was great. I mean, in what sense do you think? Because, I mean, inherently, all of BDO's PvP, you've always had the ability to go negative karma and break your stuff. So, like, what do you mean? Because that's whenever I hear punishing, that's what I think, right? Or, like, you know, even here, right, in Peliku jail, if I kill somebody, I can send these motherfuckers to the shadow, or they can send my ass to the Shadow Realm if they kill me again. You know what I mean? Like, so those were things that were actually more punishing compared to, you know, killing someone in Elvia. But I guess the inherent increase of value of items means, like, or like the value of crystals, right, and all that kind of shit has just become so much higher that it makes it harder to even consider PvPing. Is that what you mean? Because now it's like, if you go red and then you get killed, right, and all of a sudden you lose like a 300 mil crystal, that fucking feels real bad, right? Oh, what could we sell in here that we don't actually care about? You know what? I'm just gonna sell this beef. It's not the proper play at all, but I just want to clear room. Getting killed was a thing in Major. Yeah, so I mean the negative now is more so that there's just more silver invested. There's more silver to be lost. But, I mean, at the same time, like, you could be a player who, like, for example, you know, I remember King would do it, though King apparently went fucking crazy or some shit. I don't know what happened with him. But, I don't know. Like, I guess it's kind of one of those things where, like, you can play handicapped, which is just kind of stupid, right? Like, in my opinion, what they should do is they should make it to where you have the ability to, like, maybe in, like, the lawless city or some shit, you could buy, like, a consumable that makes it to where, like, they need crystal binds, basically, for red players. And the thing is it's like they have things that obviously like affect the rate of like your death penalty or whatever. Like that's already like in the game from even using like a full costume set, right? I don't know. I don't know why there's such a hostility towards like red players. And even, you know, now with the introduction of apparently those like little mini instance zones or whatever, it's like, okay, so even the players who feel like they're getting attacked or whatever can have like an hour per day or whatever it may be to themselves, right? Alright. I kind of need to go do our farms real quick. We kind of need to go do our farms real quick. You're forcing an interaction their player did not want. How often does that happen? Like, realistically, how often does that even happen? It just fucking doesn't. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I just, like, I just don't grind enough or something. But, like, I really just hardly ever have any kind of, like, negative, like, PvP interaction or whatever it is. Well, okay. Horse training. Listen, there's a reason why my Sork is level 49, alright? So I never have a single problem with my horse training. Up we go. Well, I didn't purposely make the character that way. This is my my very first character that I just purely found myself more interested in life skills. So much that I bought the Vinia riding attire. And I just never did the quest to get her to 50. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, I think what they should do in those kinds of situations is like you basically just never what is it called? You basically just never like there is a level of toxicity to that, but that's also not like actual PvP. Like that's something that sure, all they need to do is make it to where like if you are auto path, so anytime that you're doing training, right? So let's say you're doing training overnight, right? Then in that situation, all you need to do is make it to where when your character is like on auto loop or whatever, they have like increased resistances or some shit. Or make it to where like put additional use on like training clothes or some shit where it's like resistance to knockoff effects or you know something like that. But I mean some people could kill them as well, you know, if they just repeatedly tried to do that. But then a lot of times people don't even want to like do that, right? People, because the thing is like killing a player holds so much negative fucking karma that like people don't even want to like try and kill a player. They just want to knock them off the horse. Do a little bit of trolling, as some people call it. But I understand. I mean, yeah, like that problem exists. But I don't consider that to be actual PvP, right? And I don't think anyone who's actually a PvPer is like, yes, this is what I mean by PvP. Almost up to 30k. How much is that? What is that? So 160 mil per, so we're like 500 mil. 500 mil in trash. We've gotten probably like 80 Caphras. Oh, fuck off. You're fucked. Oh, really? Fuck, I'm dead. Alright, well. You're going to jail! I don't know how this class works for PvP, but you know what? Oh, he has the grab. Fuck. Oh, well, we can V out of it. Does he chase? Oh, does he have the combo? He doesn't have the combo. I don't know how the fucking this class works. Oh, he's dead. You're going to jail. All right, good shit. Son. Damn, that person fucked up. Oh, he actually, wait, fuck, I'm at Pilaku right now. So that means he's still technically here. He just has to go through the, whatever it's called. Wait, is this him again? He's already out. What the fuck? How do you even get out that quick? Don't grab me. Damn, bro. So this dude actually, like, does he have the combo? Nope. Get fucked. Oh, wait, he V'd, I think. Oh, did I kill him? Did he actually get away? Oh, I killed him. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to play this class. Dude, this dude's actually like so undergeared, to be honest. Because he's like almost full comboed me 2 times now. And I just somehow kill him. I don't know. When I'm like not even pin anything other than weapon. Oh, you're back. You're back. Oh my god, that dude just got fucked. Damn, bro. He just got actually de-fucking leaded right there. Because I did an actual, like, skill combo. Everything else, I was just PvE comboing him. Holy fuck. Wait a second. I do damage. Are you still... Bro, are you still just grinding here? Just get off Arsha, my guy. If you're gonna lose the fight, like... Boom. He is punishing the evil explorer. You are punished. Die by righteous fire. Oh, he nice, good shit. He's actually leaving. Thy holy blade smite thee.
Trash.
Bro, I just murked on this kid 3 times, alright? 4 times. We like 2-shot him, alright? With my undergeared character, alright? You can't call me trash when I'm murking on people, alright? No trash to be found. Oh, we didn't even have our fucking body enhancement on. Let's see, I kind of want my... Very good, very good. Dude, alright, do y'all not like, listen, I got the new sniped redemption, alright? Do y'all not like the sniped redemption? Is it not pog enough for you guys? Do I need to reduce the point cost on it? I had to go through like 3 steps to actually make that thing. Oh, let's get this XP real quick. Good. Alright. Also, yo, Gelgon, I don't think you've seen that updated Giga Dolphin. Did you see it? It spins around now. I have improved it dramatically. Wait, there's a season? What is this? Survive in Pelaku jail. So it just wants me to kill them. Wait, why wasn't I getting these before? That's 40 fucking... I did see it was different, yeah. Well, we were having a bunch of like audio issues with it, so I ended up having, because before what was happening was like, for some reason, people weren't hearing the audio on stream, so I ended up having to like get the audio clip, because normally, or I'll explain the back end of it a little bit. Normally what was happening was it would trigger the visual of the dolphin to display, right? And then in conjunction with that, my computer would then automatically play the sound, and people would hear the sound based on that. But... Alright. What is missing? Oh, we have to also arrange these stupid things. There we go. You can only imagine, inventory's full, someone flies by, that fucking lawn flies by me and just takes my, takes the map piece. Oh my god. You have to be a certain level for the quest to show? Really? I was just technically under-leveled for Pilaku this whole time. What are we? We're still so horrendously far away. Ooh, but we should be able to get our max. Oh, what is this? It's this one? Shift R and B. This one. Level. Bada boom, bada bang. E after other skills. Stockpile 6 ions. Oh, it's a stiffness too. I've never really used E. Maybe I'm evolving as a Drakania main. It attempted to show me my future if I stayed Lon. The death and destruction that would be held by myself if I were to fight a Drakania. RMBE. Oh, so you're saying like... Are you saying like the RMB, just like the little stabby stab skewer or whatever, and then into E just to build all your ions? I could see that being huge. Is this class good or bad? I mean, it's hard to say in total because we don't have its awakening yet, right? From what I've heard, I feel like it performs probably moderately to decent on, like, it's probably like a 7 out of 10 or like 7.5 out of 10 in PvE. I heard it's a little lacking in PvP right now because it's kind of like, it has issues with not being like really protected. From my understanding, in like normal PvP situations. But in terms of like the general PvE feel of it, I think it's pretty nice. Because you have a lot of AoE, you have a lot of like general combos with some of the highest like percentile damage modifiers in the game. Its mobility isn't great, right? So you kind of need to be in a place that doesn't require nearly as much mobility. But the feel of the class, if you like the weightiness of it, I would definitely say the class has a learning curve, in my opinion. Because if you're not doing like certain skills in like certain orders, it just feels like shit, to be honest. Like it's a less fluid feeling, like Awakened Guardian is kind of my approach to it. But it has more skills that you're actively utilizing compared to an Awakened Guardian. BDO realistically, like BDO all comes down to just people playing a class. If you like the look of it and whatnot, if you like the look of it and you think you'll like the feel of it, it all comes down to just playing the class. Because like realistically, I don't think it's possible to like just straight up tell people to never play something in the game. Because if you enjoy the feel of it, that's going to be the most, like, rewarding thing more than anything else. Double tapping space. I mean, this is good. It's good, but the thing is it is very, very taxing on your stamina. Like, you can't rely on, like, the double space bar, right? You can't rely on this to, like, actually, like, super consistently give you movement, in my opinion. And also, it's, like, not, like, super fluid, because, like, inherently, the jump animation, right? Like, having to have that initial jump animation just doesn't play well. And then, like, I mean, for example, like, whenever I'm trying to go up these stairs or whatever, I can't do that on the stairs because it makes me try and climb them, you know? Over your witch? I mean, yeah, like, obviously witch, but at the same time, like, I would argue that you actually have a better movement, not necessarily, like, constantly. Hey, we actually hit a Sissels on one of the soiled. Good shit. I like that. Like, double ridiculous distance teleport that's actually an iframe, right? This is just a super armor. And it's also not a super armor whenever it's off cooldown. Or on cooldown, I mean. But I overall enjoy it. And I'm so glad I called it Dragoon, because they basically confirmed that it's, like, gonna be more of a... Well, they confirmed the weapon, right? Like a dual lance, which, I mean, come on. The fucking Awakening is a Dragoon. Let's be real here. Isn't, like, the, like, lore basis of Awakening also, like, it's more like you give in to the, like, the Black Spirit's power and shit like that, and kind of forsake your original path? Because, like, Succession is, like, you doubling down on, like, your original persona or whatever, right? Or, like, mastering the fucking... It's, like, mastering the, Black Spirit. I just feel, honestly, if they could make it to where her, like, dismount was a little bit better. I mean, you can do this. You can do that where you combo it with your is it 40 or shifty? Right? Like, we can do this. That's, like, decent move. My weapon broken yet? Oh yeah. Where is my tent? Here, where I put it. There it is. Why don't you scale up mountains effectively, please? Ancient language. How are we looking? How are we looking? Is our inventory screwed up yet? Not yet, but we'll go ahead and send those 3 over. Just in case. It is kind of interesting with her movement skills though. So the 2 movement skills that you can kind of use mid-air, right? Or like you can kind of use mid-air is if you're jumping and you do F, it'll immediately go into her like forward thrust type skill. And then if you also do it during E, she does that like jumping slash. I don't know. I mean, there's a little bit of movement to her. It just kind of feels like a little janky in my opinion compared to a lot of other classes like capabilities. Very good. Yo, listen, dude, I'm glad that we were able to see Alon. You know, this Lon comes in and he just starts swinging. You know what I mean? He just starts swinging against us. And what happens? He is fucking lay clapped. I appreciate that we are able to decimate a player who dare come to contest us. Hello? How's our Caphras looking right now? 143. A little over that. I mean, bro, we've been grinding today. Not gonna lie. Today has been an indefinite, hey, I'm grinding day. I'd say this is not normal for me. Maybe I'm kind of getting into the swing of things again with BDO. Oh. It is kind of interesting the way that she feels whenever like going through kind of the plays for her. It feels like you press abilities kind of like one at a time type of a deal. Like it feels kind of like more of a rhythmic, I guess, kind of play style, where you don't just like immediately go from like one skill, pressing like one skill and then like holding it. Though you can do that because they did kind of straightforward her right mouse button. So like what that full combo that you just saw there was me just holding right mouse button. So they simplified that kind of play style. This one right here. So that's like a full like combo that you can do from just holding right mouse button. And for a lot of packs, or at least like the lower tier packs, I do feel like probably enough kill. They keep giving me entire Traveler's maps. Listen, dude, I'm not even asking for a whole Traveler's map. I'm looking for a piece. Alright? A piece that for some reason you peed on and turned it yellow. Alright? Like, that's all I'm looking for, guys. You don't gotta give me the whole thing. Where am I? It's kind of weird how she has like two different skills that kind of like look the exact same. Like you have Shift E, which is that, and then you have SC, which is this. I find it kind of weird. It couldn't be a little unique with it, you know? A little more unique. Just a smidgen, perhaps. I definitely do think that the class picks up quite a bit whenever you start introducing a lot of the like little additional like combos, or as you kind of learn the feel of all the skills kind of weaving together. It definitely does increase the fluidity of it. I still don't think it's as clean as Awakened Guardian, right? I don't think it's as clean as Awakened Guardian, but I do think that there's more skills to press. It can feel good for a lot of people. If you want that weighty feel behind your class. That weighty feel behind your class. In conjunction with a little bit more activity compared to that of Awakened Guardian. Hello? Wait, what? What are you doing, Afuaru? What are you doing? Why are you here, buddy? What? What? It didn't even alert us that Afuaru was here. Am I blind? Was I blind? It just told me that he was fleeing. I thought we were gonna kill him quick enough. I guess not. Let's see. What about our skills? How are we doing with those? Can we get anything else that we actually care about? The backwards F, I don't think I care too much about. I think we want to get Eviscerate up. F during Dragon's Advance. This thing hits really fucking hard. Or no, we would want this one. We'd want this one next. So this one, level 60, it's 40 points. This one's 40 points. Or back R&B. Both of these would be good. Actually, I think back R&B is more important. Does that use all of our ions? I think that skill uses all of our ions. Wow, we got a straight drop Sissels. Look at that. What are those? I'll take it, bro. Free money. I really don't know the amount of like actual silver we're getting here, because it's branched off into so many like little pieces. Black Spirit Claws, Caphras stones, the time-filled stones, or just all the seasonal materials, on top of all of the what's it called? Like occasional sissels, all of these scroll written in an ancient language, which have like pretty decent value. Seasonal rift gemstones. I don't know if we can really convert these to much money. I don't think there's much value behind that. I mean, I guess time-filled stone bundles. Probably like 5 mil per 10, right? There's like 5k. But I think it gives you about 50. I do think that you honestly earn so much extra silver per hour just by playing on seasonal. Like, kind of a wild amount of additional. Because if you're getting, you know, every single one of these mobs, right, we're hitting, and we're getting, or every single pack, I'm usually getting like a time-filled stone or something along those lines, right? And if every single time we're getting something like worth, well, I guess I shouldn't say every single time. So I mean, like right now per pack we're getting like 2, right? We're getting 2 trash per, let's say there's 4 mobs per pack, so that's like 100k right there. The moment you hit one of these stones in conjunction, that's another 100k. So you're like literally doubling the like silver value that you're generally getting. And you're seeing like how often you're actually getting them, right? It's like this right now, if I were to vendor all these, 2,400, right? What is that? Times 100k. That's another 250 mil that we just have in our inventory just from those materials. Oh, I can't do that math in my head, but my brain stops working. Another 200 of these. Those are 50k a piece. These are 200k a piece. It's freaking crazy, bro. You're just making so much extra silver. It would be kind of interesting to do a 0 to hero. I would be kind of interested to do a 0 to hero character. But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, huh, what would that character, like, what is the purpose of that character, right? Basically just seeing what the new player experience would be like, right? No, like, other additional thing, because like obviously it wouldn't be a character that we care to like have necessarily, unless we like gave away the account at, you know, after a point or whatever. I feel like that problem, I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think of that? Do you think that's like Giga TOS? If you give away an account? I wonder how many hours we're up to right now, grinding this location out. It's been a minute, dude. It's been a minute. I mean, in the grand scheme of getting a treasure item, really haven't been here that long, but for a singular day, I think I've put probably like 5-6 hours into this location thus far. Or some people are about it. Well, that's my average time that I grind every single day. I'm not a grinder, alright? I don't even have a grinder account, okay? This way. Come on, mob. Spawn for me. You're dead. Primitive Explorer Compass. I'm gonna have to put that in the whatever it's called. Central Market. Put the sissels in there. Put those items in there. So far, so good. Been working well for us. We have a blessed scroll on. I feel like we don't. We have the 200%, 530%, 530%. What is the 200%? I think that's just from that. We'll just put a blessed scroll on again. May as well. We have the 24-hour buff on? Oh my god, I don't even have the 24-hour buff on right now. Do I have any one day? Very good. Very good. I'll go ahead and throw the all out as well. Hello? I also ended up getting these things. I don't want to open them just because there's so many freaking... There's so many, like, items in them. I just don't want to use them. I feel like I might be being kind of dumb by doing all this without having a Kama Sylvia blessing running. Do I want to use like a Kama blessing though? I mean, inherently this area is like, while we're doing seasonal and all that stuff, like it's a really good thing. Oh, good shit actually. Oh, I forgot they give us these. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at that. Just gained like 9 AP. Oh, get you another 100 mil too for us? What? Hello? What are you? What are you doing here? Huh? What are you doing back? What are you do? What are you doing back here? What are you doing back here? Oh, no, he grabbed me. Oh, he gets the full combo. All right, he killed me. Oh fuck! What is this safe zone? Where does that take us to? All right, so he's now flagged for angriness or whatever. Oh, do I not have? Oh, I kind of need that. Central Market. Give me that. Oh. All right, we're good there. And this. All right. What are you freaking doing? I'm coming for you, swiggity swooty. Oh, he lands the grab? Does the full combo? He butchered the combo, my guy. Why'd you? Oh, damn, he actually still killed me though. Look. Hold on, I'm actually curious. Where does this take me? Where does this put me? I've never really like fought in fucking this place without rezzing. If this puts me all the way back in, where am I? Oh, I'm at Pila. Oh. Well, that's easy.
When one comes here after sinning, he has to spend his whole life locked up.
How much is this worth? So 40, 200k. No, this is like worth like substantially more, right? 100k. That's 60 mil. Yeah, because 10. And this one would be 8 mil. Yeah, so we'll just grab the. There are also no.
Ever since Kyle Messer broke out, the place has been out of control. It is said that when one...
So him actually spawning right there just didn't really. I thought him dying like actually threw him back into like rougher places. I guess that's just history and stuff like that. All right. All right. Ooh, that was actually fucking clean. Wait. You fucked up though. What are you doing? This person just watched us murder somebody. Oh, fuck. My house in the middle of the street. Oh no. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house. What are you doing up there? Come, little bird. Are we fighting? You're dead. Weak. Weak? What happened? What happened? Is that you? Do you for some reason have a seasonal character that I'm slaughtering called Rain? Oh, that's a mystic. I don't have time for BDO, he says. I don't got time for BDO. Oh, true. Wait, you do actually have exams right now. Our house. In the middle of the street. Our house. Are we fighting again? Fly towards me. Oh my god. Holy shit. He flew towards us and got one shot because I fully charged that skill and I had full ions for it. Dude actually just flew into a one of those like moth trap things. Or those like mosquito lights. What the fuck? Damn. That dude's sad. That dude actually just got one shot. He literally just got one shot. Dang, so man, if we can maintain our ions, holy crap. That bro just actually got deleted. Moth to a flame. That's the word that I was looking for, or the saying I was looking for. Except it was like a lightning bug trap. What you doing? You? Okay, you're going up there. I'd prefer if he doesn't kill my one pack that I farm right there. But it's better than trying to take the whole rotation. Why are we getting, like... Dude, we get these Blackstone armors, like, once every, I don't know, 2,000 kills, we'll get one, just to take up our inventory space. That's what I feel its existence is. I want to music, but we have to go onto this thing. Yes. Am I dying yet? Call your leader. Bring him here. All yours. The heck? You actually CC me. Man, my rotation got kind of screwed up. My rotation got a little screwed up. All right, we're gonna have to give it a second. We're gonna have to give it a second. I also need to be honestly doing some of these alerts that we're getting. Those little, like, dings that y'all are hearing, I actually need to try and, like, qualify for those. Because unfortunately, DoorDash didn't have any openings today. For some reason, they don't have it tomorrow either. But I gotta earn money somehow. Alright, let me kill these mobs real quick. I'm gonna alt tab and do these, see if we qualify for any of them. Oh, people are actually actively like doing it because it's filling up. 90-minute confidentiality. Played a game last 3 months. Epic Game Store. Yes, I do. Have you been I've been using it for like 2 or 3 years at this point. Fuck off. Last 3 months. Yes. God dang it. Base. Am I dead? I'm dead. Good. So triggering. Let's see. Android. Where is the thing? Okay, hold on. Google. Where's this stupid thing? Am I dead yet? No. For a second, I did the shift left mouse button and I thought I was locked in animation, so I thought I cheered. That wasn't the case. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Alright, Android. Yes. Usually once a week. Look for games on my phone. I play 6 to 10 hours a week on my phone. Oh, hey, we qualified. Alright, hold on. I'm doing this because, you know what? I'm not passing up on $10. Alright, we gotta run it. So with that in mind, Shira, we'll just hop onto this character real quick. Alright, y'all get to watch. Start a quick setup. Build number, developer, input. Okay, that should. No. Perfect, we're good there. Task button tutorial. You're dismissed. Tap to hide, tap to show. Start test. Alright, let's see. If you're participating in this study, make sure you're using your Android mobile phone to complete this test. We'll not be able to provide incentive on a different phone. You'll be performing an activity on Google Play Store and asked to mix of multiple choice verbal and questions. Next three questions were about your general experience with digital content, what they are not specific to your experience with Google Play Store. Please move to the task. So what types of digital content are you interested in? Select all that apply. Go in video, social networking, music. Say those are pretty much everything. Shopping. Journal, how do you currently discover digital deals and promotions? A lot of times whenever I'm looking for digital stuff, it's related with apps. So I would use a Groupon or, go on to like a lot of push notifications with the different apps involved. So like for example, if like I have the McDonald's app and it'll say, "Hey, you get a free this." So usually it's through app notifications or through specific apps to deals themselves, or if I get notifications online on like PC, for example. What types of digital deals and promotions have you considered using in the past 90 days? Generally, digital promotions, if it's like a reduced cost, so like HelloFresh, I've considered doing that because they offer free meals and things along those lines, or things along the line of um, uh, getting like a free drink with my next order from McDonald's, or through like the DoorDash app. I use a lot of different offers associated with that. If there's like $5 off, if I include things along Google Play and make sure your offers tab. Okay, tab. I have explored them briefly. Word. I have explored it briefly. What games sale because I've played before. I usually try and focus on games that I personally have played before. I don't know about like the portion, but usually it has to do specifically with games that I'm actively. Indicate that you've explored the offers tab for this session. Please share the experience. There's of things entirely personal. I do see titles. Dead some. Overall, the duration really clean. Yeah, I mean overall, the fact that it's showing me like apps, right, in this or that's associated with it is something that I'm not typical like with like this, for example. These perhaps you might like. These are actually not that applicable to capacity. I do play like games, so something along these is a lot more interesting because this feels like it actually play uh, for a couple of and then I do really like the fact that the game's on sale because, like I said, Dead Cells is actually fairly interesting. Browse through the offers tab, think out loud. And so, I mean, as I've kind of mentioned, I don't like the offer for the apps. I feel like there are things that could be more applicable here. I do like the fact that they're showing an already discount that's associated with it, like this as well. I think that this is good for modern time. Health sale associated with it. Don't So the 10th anniversary offers. This seems a little unusual because I personally never heard of this, and seems to be in one specific game. right? So, but offers for the games that I might like, this portion is probably the most applicable as a whole, just because I think that it adheres to what other games I have on my um phone more applicable. And then I do like the concept of the movie purchases. However, for me, I personally would never really watch a movie on my cell phone. Overall, how satisfied are you with the authors tab? I would consider it moderately satisfied. It had applicable things, but quite a few that I feel by. But a good select. Go. Overall, how interested offer for the games? I would say very interesting as a whole. For game portion, definitely catered, catered to as a whole. Overall, the books portion, I mean, I'm not interested at all. Hold on. I mean, we'll go in and take a look. I mean, the book portion is at the very bottom. I mean, I would actually say a lot of these look like they apply to me, and the pricing does seem pretty interesting. So actually, I will rate that a little bit higher in comparison, moderately. The movies, I would say slightly interesting. Once again, I'm just not personally interested whenever phone. How interesting are the offers to apps to you, including games? I would say not interesting at all. They all felt really not influential for me. Well, app offers, I felt they didn't draw attention, interest, but like as a whole, I just felt like a lot of these apps that we're seeing here were just not like applicable. I mean, I like the interest or the overall like concepts of it. I like the fact that there's like a discount code that's being played. Same with this one here, and it is catered to what is going on. But for me, I have no interest in the land. I don't have any interest in like education type thing. A lot of that just felt not capacity. How to redeem. Okay, we'll take. I mean, for my overall idea, right? The install option, pretty clear cut. If I were to select something, so like this, for example, where I'm seeing it for $0 right now, I don't like the fact that there's no like free, right? Or I guess it's saying like install, but it's not showing free. It's just showing the crossed out list price as a whole for it. And in comparison with this, I have the option to purchase it or get with the Play Pass. I mean, offers don't really. I don't know, and I really don't like that there's a separate pricing. Well, I guess the I would say it's moderately clear. Doesn't show any theme. More so, just select goes the not really some. Yep, the way that I would interpret it here. Redeem any offers. I would actually say very likely. Like the free game that we ended up seeing there was actually pretty interesting as a whole. One for me, a lot of times, unless it's a game that I'm already kind of prior knowledgeable or aware of, I generally won't redeem something. So like something like this, where we saw the free game here for Shadow Knight, and it seems like it's pretty highly rated. I do think that that's something that I'd be interested in trying or having on my phone. I probably wouldn't redeem anything as far as movies, as I mentioned, but it is kind of nice to see what is out there, and especially if these are applicable to my television, for example. Um, that's kind of what I would say as a whole, as far as possibly visit Play Store again. I'm extremely likely to take it. Um, as a wide and always for a there. There we go. Perfect. And I would like to see more catered offers specifically for something along the lines of like games or with other applications that are notably on my phone, or something that is like applicable. Like I think it should be tied closer to the applications that I actually have. But all in all, that's everything. No, I think that this was overall a good review of the offers tab. I believe that there are flaws and positives to it as a whole. Thank you very much for the opportunity. All right. That should upload pretty quick. Boom! We just made $10. What's up? What are you doing? Why are you acting up, huh? Why are you acting up, Holly? What are you doing? What did you join into? You joined into me making $10. These are my like little side projects that I'm attempting to avoid having to actually work for. All right, back on our whatever. But yeah, essentially there's a website that I use that I like will take different application or different like surveys for all in all and attempt to give feedback if I qualify for the tests, and through that I end up making a little bit of money here and there for it. For you, bro. You just spent 12 minutes, right? 12 minutes right there to respond fairly quickly. $10, 5 primos. I don't think it's that low. Listen, if we considered the $10, right? Let's consider $10, and let's say that we have 60 days with those $10. That's like 4,800. This dude took my whatever. He patiently waited, though. You patiently waited to leave. So I won't. Okay. Well, fuck. So that's a little unfortunate. Because now we have 10 minutes before we can whatever. To answer your question, Juicer, no, I don't really play games on my phone at all. But can I answer questions as if I do? Yes. What do you mean? I have a fucking lawn if I want to grind stuff, but I also want to level this character. I don't know technically like how comparable these are. I don't think so. I'm 95% sure you can't just grind on healing. It is not good. Damn, so 10 minutes. Fuck, that's actually such a long time. Maybe we just go to... What was the other server that we went to? They're like offset, so I guess... This is probably a mistake right now, but, you know, we'll try it. Oh, thank you, BDO. I'm so glad. Just because, I mean, tamer's tamer, bro. Thank you, BDO. Thank you for crashing. Oh, wonderful. Oh, check out this new emote we added. Dab. Also, no, never mind. Oh, really? Unfortunate. Oh, I was gonna subject y'all to a 1-minute ad, but then I was like, wait a second. I'm probably actually gonna take a break. It's been 3 hours. Oh, we've been streaming for the extra 3 hours. Y'all got an extra 3 hours out of me. The freak? Imagine if you were a good streamer, like the top names, and had an actual chat on screen. What? Well, the thing is I could do that. I could do that. However, then you also wouldn't see both YouTube and fucking... You wouldn't see YouTube comments as well as Twitch. You wouldn't see both of them. So, like, I just want people to feel included for that, you know? And I feel like doing that, right? I feel like having both Twitch and YouTube stuff show up, even though all you Twitch people have been talking. Kevin was the last one. Restream puts both into one chat, correct. However, what that does, you watch just streams on some people, I don't know. Some people. But at the same time, it doesn't. I'm using Restream's chat. Like that's literally what I have is I have Restream's chat open. Restream's chat, it does not sync with fucking Twitch and what's up, Boars? What's up? What's up? When can we go in here? What are you doing, Holly? On the BDOs. Are you doing anything cool? Salsa? Got super spicy. Destroys the bathroom. Say something I achieved the bot name Restreams Twitch chat, as far as I know. I feel like I have to have both open. I mean, there is that. So then it kind of comes down to if the visual, because then anyone who talks on YouTube wouldn't see their stuff on stream. Right? That would be the issue. Is that YouTube then wouldn't see their stuff. I did see that game called V Rising. It looks fun. However, I do feel like it's a game that you have to play with people. I'm just waiting to. We're waiting to go on a season. Arsha, the person didn't PPS while we were on there, and out of disrespect, we're just gonna give them the. They would only see Twitch chat and the Twitch response. Why are you saying Russian things? Why are you saying "are you" things? English only, please. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Правильно. 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 Правильно.
Pravilno. All that means is right.
Правильно. Правильно. Правильно.
What the freak? Mm-hmm. Alright, 10 seconds. I want to know. You want to know what I want to be doing right now? I want to know what I want to be doing right now. I don't want to hang out right now. I want to watch this. And I don't think we should be doing this on stream. I don't think I should be watching that on stream. Bro, I'm almost halfway caught up. Are y'all proud of me? I'm on episode 417. Tipo Pog. Wow. Show us get banned. To be honest, I probably could pretty easily like watch it. No cap. No cap. We would just have to put it in a corner. Watch it. Maybe I do just get just straight up. Maybe I'll be free. No, there's a person here, fuck. No, I just used my whatever. Person not doing this one up here. Well, shit. Amazon Watch Party? I don't know if One Piece is on Amazon. I don't know if One Piece is actually on Amazon. Do you even have Amazon Prime? Are there not sanctions against that right now? Yo, listen, I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna go make food. I'm gonna peace out for a bit. I will not stream for the rest of the day, probably. But with that in mind, hopefully you all enjoyed the stream. It was decent. It was alright, okay. It was an alright, okay stream. Got to hang out. I do think I got a clip. Actually, let's make one more little quick clip. Let's make one more quick clip-a-rooney. Y'all ready for it? I tried to subscribe to a VPN, but all my cards declined. God dang. You can't use PayPal? I feel like you could probably go through PayPal. I don't know, is PayPal also fucking VPN or whatever in you? Alright. Here's the clip we were looking for. Ruin. How many hours into that map grind? I mean, collectively, I've only probably done, like, at this point, probably like 15. But I have 3 pieces. Because I just kind of, like, RNG'd into them, you know what I mean? Like, I had seasonal characters that I was utilizing, and ended up hitting pretty much all of them. Alright, so realistically, we kind of want to just use this advice of Valks like 37, except I'd want to... But I just want to use a 50 stack, just so I don't have to fuck with it. Screw it, we'll just use the 50 stack. Alright. And then we record this real quick. Alright. Alright, hey, what is up everyone, Killian here, bringing you another quick video, a little short last time we saw that I had successfully tapped a duo Eye of Ruins. I'm pretty excited to be able to tap this because honestly, if we can get this thing all the way up to Tet somehow, some way, then, you know, at this point, it would actually be an upgrade for me since I did end up blowing up my gear. In fact, I think even the Tri Eye of Ruins is equivalent to what I'm currently using, so even that is an upgrade. Currently, I'm using a 50 stack. Realistically, the highest that you want to go with these is 44 stack because that is the soft cap for your enhanced to going for a Tri accessory. But without further ado, quick click, quick prage, hope for the best. Look at the best version of the Black Spirit, and then we just go. Please, 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 luck be on my side. Please, no dust. Please! Let's fucking go, dude. Oh. We've ran this thing from base Eye of Ruins, from opening boxes a couple of days ago, all the way up to Try at this point. 1.87 billion silver. Actually massive right now. And when the time comes, we're going to hit that, hopefully to Tet. I mean, listen, y'all are along the way for the journey. Hopefully we can run it all the way. But that is not right now, because I'm going to bait y'all with more content. Catch y'all on twitch.tv/Killrian, youtube.com/Killrian. Let's hope for the best next time, too. Oh my god. Alright, good shit. How about the compass? I do not have the compass in any capacity. I unfortunately have not focused on grinding for that at all. I'm pretty sure I've never gotten a compass piece because I don't mess with Ackman or Histria. I've collectively in the entirety of me playing BDO on and off since beta, I have spent less than probably 15 hours in both of them combined. Bro, that's good. Look at that. That's actually an upgrade. It's literally an upgrade for us right now. We get 75 more health. So we'll be going for Tet on that at some point. That's gonna be what is the odd for Tet? When you go for Tet on these things, I think, I mean, probably use like that 97 stack. I forget what the soft cap is. Yeah, probably that like 97 stack. Because I don't think, well, how many, we have 3 100 stacks. I might just throw a 100 stack on there, to be honest, actually. I forget. That's huge, actually. That's such an easy clipper. Oh, thank goodness. Why did I even type that? Let's see. Soft cap, BDO, enhancing. Let's go with accessory. Tet. Soft cap is at 110 stack. So we'll just do the 100. We'll do the 100 and we'll put 10 Valks into it. Actually wild though. If we actually end up tapping that all the way, that's huge. That's a massive fucking upgrade for us. Or, well, like, it gets us back to where we were, essentially. Because I'm pretty sure I tapped Eye of Ruins for Pen last time and blew it up. And then we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and eventually go for earrings, and I don't know if I want to go for distos, probably. But hopefully you all enjoyed the stream. Paul, I'm sorry if you just stopped in, but we've been live for a little over 3 hours, and then I did stream about 3.5 hours earlier today as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my break. We got the clickaroo that we wanted. We run it from there. But peace, everybody. Catch y'all next time. Adios.